So, you want to be the world champion of public speaking. If you're watching this video, you probably sent an email to me or my team with just that statement. Hey there, this is Darren Lacroix, the 2001 world champion of public speaking. I outspoke 25,000 contestants from 14 countries to win that award. But that's not where I started. In fact, I started back in 1992, bombing miserably at a comedy club. So what's the difference to way back then and where I am now? Speaking in 44 different international cities, every state in the country, training presenters. What's the difference between bombing and the comedy club? Well, it might just be the same difference for you. If you want to be the world champion, what's the difference between where you are and where you want to be? Let's say, for example, you wanted to win a gold medal. Well, there's three things that I would tell you that you got to consider to become a world champion. Number one, are you willing to work hard? I mean, really hard. No, even harder than that. See, champions don't train like a high school athlete. If you wanted to win that gold medal, do you think maybe you would practice, maybe 2 or 3 times a week or maybe once a week? No, if you wanted a gold medal and you were adamant about winning, you would practice pretty much every day, maybe take one day off, and you'd practice for hours. That's what an Olympic athlete would do. Keep in mind that 35,000 people compete for that trophy every year. So 35,000 people want to be there. Are you willing to work harder than most of them? So number one, are you willing to work hard? Give you an example, Sherrie Su, who came in second in the World Championship. She's one of my Stage Time University members. She practiced her semifinal speech 300 times before she gave it in the contest to win and go to the finals. Her World Championship level speech, she practiced 200 times. She gave that 200 times. Are you willing to work that hard? Number two, training. That was the biggest thing for me. I hadn't even been coached until 2001. So for many years, I worked really hard, but I never get the proper training or coaching. So if you were going for that gold medal, would you maybe look for a local high school coach to coach you? Or would you find the best coach you could? Someone who'd helped someone else get where you wanted to be. Doesn't that make sense? You can't cheap your way to the top, as Ed Tate says. So training. Sherrie Su didn't even speak English 8 years prior to her becoming second in the world. In my Stage Time University, we have 350 members from around the world. And out of the 35,000 who competed, we had 8 of our members get to the semifinals. 8 of our members were top 105 in the world. 2 went on to the World Championship, and Sherrie came in second in the world. She worked really hard, and she trained. She got the insights from us coaches who have been there and done that. But here's the thing, I don't want you to shoot for the trophy, because that's number 3. I want you to find the message inside you that you care about, that you would be happy if you delivered, whether you won or whether you didn't. See, the trophy is the side effect to whoever helps the audience the most. That's what I learned from my coach. You have to learn that you have to put the message over the messenger, which is you. I know that Ramona, who won the World Championship in 2018, she was passionate about that message, and you saw it in her delivery. Sherrie Su had a traumatic thing that happened in her life, and she was adamant that she got that across to inspire other people. Even one of our semifinalists, Bobo, also from China, he was so adamant about getting it across that even in one of his practice speeches, he had a young student come up to him who had ADD. That's what his speech was about, and limiting beliefs. And he had someone come up to him and say, "That inspired me. I needed to hear that." And the young man was in tears. That's what it's about. So please don't go for the gold. Go for the heart. And it's more likely you'll get the gold. So number one, are you willing to work harder than most? Number two, are you willing to get the best training? And number 3, will you put the message above the messenger? Because honestly, that's who I want to work with. The people who care about the message. Ego is the biggest problem in speaking. At the beginning, it's self-doubt, but as we grow and build some confidence, it's ego. So, are you willing to work hard? Will you get the right training? And will you put the message above messenger? If you want to join us in Stage Time University, we train champions, but not someone to get a trophy, someone to make a difference. So if that sounds like you, check out Stage Time University. Dive in and learn what the other members from around the world have learned as well, so you can make a difference. Check it out.